We're about to start the ceremony. Guests are seated. The bride should be coming out in the next 5 to 8 minutes, depending on how close we run to the knot timeline. The thing that I'm really noticing is how harsh the light is. It is noon in June in Sonoma. It is hot and it is very bright. I'm gonna try to make the best of it as I can, but I have to know, truth be told, we're gonna get harsh shadows. We're gonna get a lot of people squinting. Let's see, they're gonna be exposed differently. Like, so Taylor will be looking at Samantha and Samantha will be looking at Taylor. We're gonna get odd shadows on both their faces. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm gonna try to expose for the highlights and bring up the lowlights later. That's the way that I have a tendency of shooting. But if there's any possibility of them looking out into the audience when their faces turn and they're exposed both at the same, that's gonna be my preference. I feel like I'm a little bit stressed because the Knot magazine is wanting sneak peek photos from the ceremony by 3:30 today. We've done the math, it's noon, and they want photos in about 3 hours. So we have a lot of work to do. We have our work cut out for us, but I'm just gonna hope for the best. The wind is a factor. It keeps on bringing down some of the flowers on top of the ceremony. If that on top of like the altar, if that happens, we're just gonna roll with it. And as guests keep on coming in, I'm gonna try to shoot them as candidly as I possibly can, but because of the time I got so cut, I had about 3 minutes to shoot the ceremony and I didn't get the usual 10 to 15 minutes that I usually get. We're just gonna roll with it and hopefully during cocktail hour, we'll be able to get candids of guests. So that's where we stand now. I'll be positioning myself for the bride and groom to walk down. The way that we're gonna position it is I will be standing at the front using the 70-200. JD will be standing at the back using the 70-200 or the 24-70, depending on his angle. So we're gonna head to that right now.